Hey everyone, welcome back to Shop Life. Another hot day out here in Southern California. We are working on this convertible E93.
Bro, your hair though. Your hair.
Good?
Good enough.
Alright. But yeah, we're working on this convertible 335i. It's got transmission issues, so we're about to just drain everything, change the sleeves, just look at the overall condition when I drop the pan, see how much metal or anything like that's in there. Hopefully, this should take care of the issues. Otherwise, we will have to replace the solenoids as well. So let's jack it up, look over the whole car first, make sure you know what else is going on, any leaks, any bad gaskets. I can already hear the catalytic converters rattling. It's a very common issue on these 335s, and eventually he'll have to get that replaced. But for now, let's start working on it.
Have you realized that the last 3 vlogs were about transmission problems?
I know, right? Everybody's got trans issues. Pretty much, we seriously uploaded every time we do this, every time we upload a video on the main channel, some kind of DIY, like all of a sudden everybody's just contacting us regarding that. So then we just get overwhelmed with just that one problem, plus all the returning customers with all their whatever work that they got to get done. And I've probably had at least 30 or 40 people contact me regarding the mechatronics issues on their E90, E60, and any of the other cars that have the ZF6 HP. But anyways, enough talking, let's get to work. We're leaking coolant. A lot.
Oh yeah. It was only here for a little bit and it's already leaking coolant.
And oil from right there. I think the oil is probably the valve cover. Let's pull these covers off and take a look. Man, BMW doesn't play with their covers. This thing is like fully covered underneath, which I guess is really good for aerodynamics and to keep all the dirt out. But it's a pain in the ass taking all these off, especially if you didn't have one of these. First we gotta find the coolant leak, and then we'll go from there. Found it, it's the thermostat. It's weird because it's not leaking from the hose, it's actually leaking from the 2 parts where the thermostat actually joins. You can see it right here, just coming out non-stop. Got it?
I think.
Oil pan is starting to leak, not too bad. Pretty sure the valve cover gasket's leaking, and there's oil traveling down that manifold as a result. And it seems like there's a coolant leak from up there as well somewhere. Alright, but anyways, this is what we're actually going to be working on right now. We're going to drain all the fluid out, pull the pan off, take the mechatronics unit, which is the valve body, pull that whole thing off, and then change all the sleeves, the adapter sleeve as well, plug adapter, and then put everything back together, refill it with the ZF Lifeguard fluid, and then pretty much just make sure it fixes the issues. I don't see any cracks on any of the seals. We had suspected that it was either just the mechatronic sleeves or possibly the solenoids. We were hoping it was just the sleeves because the solenoids are a lot more expensive and they take about a week or so to get here. Well, you see a reflection in there?
What? What did he say?
You heard me?
No. That's what I thought. It's all filled up properly.
Damn right.
And yeah. Now he's gonna drive to see if it solved the issue. Here we go.
Can you yell the what happens? This ain't got no gas.
How come all the cars you get have no gas? They don't want you to drive their car.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
No, I think it's probably because the cars have been sitting, especially the ones I get, mostly with transmission issues, are the ones that have no gas.
I woke you up, huh? Yeah, you're doing your little stretch. It's time to make us some money, boy. Come on. Do something. Come on, Fluffy. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Show him. Work it, boy. Work it, boy. Good boy. My nappy little boy. Look at him stretching. All right, come on. Ready, set, go. Haha. Who got you that toy? Yeah, the Shop Life fam did. All right, go. What happened?
It's still a little jerky, but not like crazy. Just time will tell. I'm about to scan it again, see if any fault codes popped up. But I don't think they did. Hopefully they don't. But the car also is very low on, well, not very low, it probably has 1 gallon of gas in there. And I don't want to keep driving it around. So let me scan the codes and then we'll just see what happens. Oh, it's recording?
Yes.
Bruh. Alright, so the convertible is good to go. We already called the owner up. He's about to head out. Hopefully he'll be here in about an hour or so. But we worked on this E60 528i. This is the one that had the transmission and everything off. This is the 530i that has the SMG, which is more like the SSG. And after everything was done, we finally got able to turn on, even drive it around. But the clutch started overheating. So we're thinking that that clutch actuator, I did replace the seals again. The owner, he had done it before he rebuilt it by himself, and he had put double seals on it, and that's what we had to do again. I tried to put a single seal the same size as the factory one, but it like literally just let go within 5 minutes of doing the adaptations. So then I went ahead and used his double seal method. He provided the seals, put those on, but I still think that those are not sealing all the way or not holding all the pressure, which is why the clutch is still slipping. So we're gonna pull it back in, pull the actuator off, and just see what we can find and go from there. Excuse me.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to. Zoom out. But anyways, right now we are working on my car, which is the LS3 swap car. He is currently working on the wiring. He is just soldering stuff up and just getting it ready. Yep. What I'll be doing right now is cleaning my trunk. I completed the rear. It looks amazing. I really love it. We installed the bumper, the tail lights, everything, the trunk. So it looks really good. I love it. Alright, so I finally just finished filming a video for my main channel, which is BMW Selena. It's always linked down in the description. Some of you guys don't know we have separate channels, so they're always linked in the description if you're curious. But I did a headlight restoration kit review, so that'll be up soon, so make sure to subscribe and watch it when you can. But anyways, he is still wiring. So wiring away, soldering, everything. It's looking pretty good. Just a lot of work.
Heating everything up.
Mm-hmm.
This is just so everything is more organized. And a quick tip, so if you're ever doing any kind of wiring projects or anything, go to a salvage yard, or if you have a parts car, cut off connectors. So this is like off the GM, the Camaro that we had parted out. So I cut this end off and the end attached to this. So now I've got 8 wires I could run across the engine bay using just these 2 connectors. That way, you know, it just seems cleaner if you ever have to, especially when you're going across the whole engine bay, if you have to disconnect it to, you know, remove the motor or whatever, it's easier to just unclip the connector and just put it over to one side of the engine bay. Alright, so that's it for this vlog. We're just going to end it here and start the next day, start a new vlog. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you go check out our main channels. Hopefully I'll have all this wiring done pretty soon, and then this car can hit the road.
No beamer when I pull in the sun. Change on me just like Polo the Don. Don't be fronting, girl, you know I'm the one. Number 2 is not an option, and they know they can't stop me. Take off, I can't take no breaks off. I've been working